AleaPlaysThrough. Alright guys, welcome back for more contents of Horizon Zero Dawn. Once an outcast when we were a little girl, later became a brave after the proving, then named the Seeker by the matriarchs, and all this journey led us to the heart of the All-Mother Mountain, and now we are like a goddess to these Nora people. That was a fun episode we had before, and now we're following the main quest to go to Bitterclimb. Aloy journeys to the ruins of Gaia Prime in search of the Master Override, her only hope to defeat the Hades. We got 2 skill points. I think I'm gonna just pick this critical hit one. And I guess we walk out of the mountain first, because the map doesn't... Actually, let me speak to Pirsa. Or Tirsa. Tirsa always had my back.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Yeah, what about Rost?
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yes, I do want to hear it.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil?
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Did the Nora go after the Outlanders?
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What about Rust's daughter?
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
And then?
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
What is that?
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But later he came back, right?
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story.
What about the Nor?
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, My sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
Alright, thank you so much for the story, I guess.
It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
No one had ever entered the mountain.
Although the dialogue was rather lengthy, I did enjoy this part. This is like a moment of silence before the big fight. I definitely like this part. Very nice. Hey, Tab.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
That's it? Compared to that conversation, this one was pretty short. This guy.
Aloy, I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course, that much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right. So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Actually, you know what? I think this part of the conversation we heard from the last episode already. See you in Meridian.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Okay, I think there's one more acquaintance. Sona. We gotta find her. Where is she?
There's still corruption loose.
Here.
I will lead a war party to Meridian.
The anointing will see to it.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's also talk to the
The anointed.
Lansra. Exactly.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
She went into all
Okay,
of the mountain
what about
as
this
anointed
lady?
by the
My
goddess
life
herself.
has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Those who spilled our lives.
Alright, guys, I know it's a lot for you to take as well, but I gotta be on my way. Let's hope we can meet each other, or I don't know. Let's meet each other in the future. Let's definitely survive all of this. Hey, man.
Goddess is chosen. Oh, anointed, you are here. Right here in front of me. Hello.
You know what? Just for 1 second, I realized when I first played this game, and I was trying to greet these Nora people, right? And they wouldn't speak to me because I was an outcast. And now everyone's attitude has changed so much. It's a weird feeling. And also this guy, I remember him. Not this guy. Alright, never mind. I think there is like a war chief named in urgency, but I don't see him again. Guys, I'll be on my way, and I'll Best of wishes to all of you. Ciao, ciao.
Felt the snow coming.
Alright, that was a lot of information that Mother Tirsa gave us about Father Rost. Where do we go now? Here. Bitter Climb. Huh. Then this is the end of the story. This is the Frozen Wild, the DLC, I assume. Okay, then I was wrong all the time. Anyways, let's fast travel there. Okay, so after the fast travel, we're close to the Bitter Climb, but it will be nice if we can visit a merchant right before that to buy some components or these raw materials to make arrows. So let's do exactly that.
Glintock's attacking. I'd better see if I can help.
Yeah, but I don't have time for that. Or do I? Wait up. Let me get closer and help. I think they don't like fire, right? If I can kill these guys, then probably the merchant will be set free. There's so many. This one is down. Actually, these machines, can I use them? Doesn't seem like so. These birds really don't like fire arrow, do they? Because it's like one fire arrow shot and they are burning. Wait, I'm actually taking frozen damage. Wait up. Let me make more. Okay, there's one more here. Nice, that's all of them.
Glintock's attack. I better speak to whoever's in charge.
I think this is some kind of side quest. But all I want to do now is just go to a merchant over there.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, let's do that. You know, these animals belong to local people. I don't think they're really killable, like so. Anyways, I want Blaze. Or is that what I want? I definitely need Blaze. I do not really need that thing, that 64x4 thing. And I definitely need ropes. So, actually, let me check. Do you sell? Okay, he does sell. And I don't have a Lancehorn heart. Shadow Sling. The slow firing sling lobs elemental bombs with a large area of effect, best used to inflict elemental states on targets, making them vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Can be modified. You know what? I like this. Blastling. This looks even better than that one. Explosive bombs. Elemental bombs. Alright, this does raw damage. while this one does elemental damage. Seems like. I'll buy this. Yes. I'll put it here. And I need resources. I need wires. And a lot of blades. A lot of them. Because fire is the thing I'll use the most, I think. And I'll sell some of these spear damage. I'll get rid of this one. Freeze coil. I'll keep these ones. Yeah, this is not useful anymore, I think. And let me get more resources. Let me buy more wires. Okay, now I think I feel pretty stocked. I got 30 still. Wait, I need shards to make these things? Oh. Then I made a mistake. But okay, never mind. Alright, I think I'm all set. Let's get going. Metal shards, of course, I can collect on my way, I think. I think I said think. I feel and I think I somehow combined the word when I said it. Alright guys, I think we can end this episode here. What's ahead of us is the final secret, I feel like. As usual, I want to thank you for watching my video. Let's catch up in the next one. Ciao!